Okay, everybody. I am so excited for this next update. Today, I am here with Rachelle Beatty. She is our in-house photographer and has been for almost 2 years now.
2.5.
Holy
Yeah.
crazy. So here she is, 2.5 years strong. And the last time we released a set of presets, we did the Rosé Love last summer, but we've really been analyzing our presets and the way our editing and our editing styles really evolved over the years. Of course, with photography, there are trends that happen. You know, we went through a phase where everything was, really blown out and really white and really crisp, which we still like, but I think it's evolved to be a little bit warmer, a little more subdued, right?
Yep.
And so recently I've been saying to Rachelle, everybody has their favorites within the Jilly presets. For me, I usually take the Rosé Love and I brighten it up, or I cool it down, or I take the Home Love and I warm it up. So we actually had this idea as a team that we would release a refresher of our presets. So we still use our presets for many things, depending on whether it's a flat lay or whether it's in the snow or whether it's just black and white. But there is sort of a go-to package that we have created, and it has been our go-to, and we've just recently decided that we are going to launch it all to you. The package is called the Sweet Spot.
It's a little bit of everything. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of what the style used to be, mixed in with kind of where your style's evolved with all of your brands, all of your different Instagram handles.
Totally. So it has this preset package has 3 presets. Four.
4 presets.
4 presets. One of them they may already have, and that's the vintage.
Yep.
So it's basically a twist on the black and white. I find sometimes a black and white is too stark and too cold. So it's kind of a black and white that's a little bit warmed up, has a little bit of pink tint and a little bit of warmth.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, and then there's also the Rosé Love. So the go-to was because you were using the Rosé Love.
Right.
But then you were always making the same changes to it. So
Right.
then we decided, well, why not just create a whole new preset?
Exactly.
And that's now your new go-to.
That's my new go-to.
So when we're having a hard time naming it, we're sitting at the computer being like, I have no idea what to name this. This is
Yeah.
just your go-to preset. We kept saying it, and we're like, well,
That's it.
That's it.
It's the new go-to.
Yeah.
So that is the new preset, and it's only available in this new package, the Sweet Spot. The 4th preset that's included in the package
is Illuminate.
Is
So it's
Illuminate.
a toss on the Home Love preset that you liked.
Yes.
But again, it was too white, it was too stark.
and a little bit too greeny cool.
Yeah.
We warmed that up a little bit.
And a little bit more pink.
Yes.
Classic.
Exactly. So there are 4 different presets in this new package, the Sweet Spot. And the reason why we wanted to chat with you guys today isn't just to sell you on the presets, but also to tell you how to use them, because I think so many people feel like you just need one preset and it's a tap it and go. It's a fix all for any photo. The problem is photos are so different. So it depends on if there's a cool undertone, if the sun's just rising, just setting, if it's snowing, if it's in the shade, if it's in the sun. So if it's in your house and there's a lot of artificial lighting. So the reason why there are so many presets is I am going to be biased, and I think you need them all, because if you load them all into your phone properly, you can load your picture in and then just tap through until you find a picture that is almost like a one-stop shop. But we feel that there always may be a few tweaks to make, and that is basically in 2 areas, right?
Yes.
Which is?
Color and exposure. So if you do a one-tap preset on your photo, it might not be absolutely perfect, but it might be really close. So the one thing that I find that we're always doing with our photos is you'll apply any preset, but then play with your exposure slider. So make it brighter or make it darker, and that'll kind of line you up a little bit better. But the other one that I think is almost more important than using the exposure slider is your temperature and your tint.
A lot of people are not familiar with temperature and tint, but once you figure it out, it is mind-blowing how it can transform a photo. A photo that can look kind of like dreary and dull, you just add a little bit of warmth and a little bit of tint, and it adds so much like life and like it's vivacious and warm and inviting.
Exactly.
And sometimes you can have a photo that's too warm and you just need to cool it down a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually with interior photos, if you forget to turn off your lights, you're like, oh dang, my whole photo's gone to crap. Not necessary. Sometimes you can just cool it down and add a little bit of a pink to it, because usually interior lights are green and yellow. So if you cool it down a little bit, add a little bit of pink, it might fix your photo.
Exactly. So we love our presets. We think they are a go-to. We have probably tens and tens of thousands of people out there who swear by our presets and love them. We spent a lot of time with them. We're so excited about this next package. If you're already a preset lover and you've already a Jilly preset lover and you're like, I've tried them all, I've spent so much money, there is a special discount for you. If you have never tried the Jilly presets before, we recommend you actually starting with this new package. If you love it from there and you want to try more, you can get the Justin presets, and then you can also try out our original preset package. So all in all, after this launch, we have a total of 18 presets, and I really truly do use them all. Sometimes I use Justin's presets on my photos. Sometimes I'll use the Food Love. We've got the Food Love, we've got the Rosé, we've got the original collection. Now we've got this Sweet Spot collection. So a total of 18. All of them are available separately. I love having all 18 on my phone, so I can usually go through and find like a one-stop shop for one, which is great. We are going to bundle all 18 up into one package for you to purchase for $100. I really hope you love them. They have really brought us so much joy over the years. Thinking about something that we can provide to our Jilly community that allows you to reconnect with the things that you love. Photography, I'm sure you can relate to this. Like, it's such a happy feeling because when you're taking a photo of something, it's usually something you love, yeah. unless you're getting somebody's license plate or something, then maybe not. But typically, it's usually something you love, and you're trying to capture it in its most beautiful state. And so when creating these presets, we realized we love them because A, it was something that we could provide to the Jilly community that didn't impact the environment. 2, it allowed our viewers and our community to get creative. And then 3, it allowed them to connect with the things that they love the most and then put that out into the world. So we've really loved the presets. We've worked really hard at them to make sure they're totally perfect for all of you. We hope you love them, and we hope that you love this new launch. What do you have to say? Is that how you feel when you're taking photos?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Buy them all.
Buy them all.
Can't go wrong.